Deportation flight serves pork sausages. But there is a thing. From what I heard, it sees that this deportation was leading people back to Muslim countries. So there is so here is why things get interesting, fun.
Deportation flight to Muslim majority Pakistan serves pork sausages as part of full Irish breakfast. Pork sausages.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god.
Pork sausages were served to men being deported.
But I gotta be honest. I don't like pork. Okay. I mean, I avoid pork. I eat pork, but I avoid it. Not for religious stuff, but I really think it's not good to the health. I avoid it as much as I can, you know. Sausage as well, any kind of sausage made of anything.
To Pakistan as part of a full Irish breakfast, despite the country's Muslim majority population, a human rights monitoring report has revealed. But I thought these people were Irish. They're all Irish, and it says Irish breakfast. What's wrong with it then if they're Irish people eat Irish breakfast? I don't see the issue. The catering blunder took place on Ireland's first chartered deportation flight to Pakistan, which removed 24 men from Dublin to Islamabad on September 23rd last year. A monitor appointed by Ireland's Department of Justice said Gardaí complained that the food served...
Come on, guys. Even the Bible says that we are not supposed to eat that. You know? Of course, you can. You eat what. It's not like a law on Bible. It's not like something that you take you away from God. But it's something that is there to protect you, to protect your health, you know, your integrity. It's there on the Bible that you shouldn't be eating pork, you know? You shouldn't be, you know, yeah. I don't know how to describe in English exactly how it's written there. But yeah, you guys all know very well in your language.
On board was of a lower standard than expected, and that included pork sausages, and a full Irish breakfast was inappropriate. Oh wow, like aeroplane food was crap.
I don't eat shellfish though, Daniel. I don't eat any types of crustaceans. Okay, I don't eat these things with shells. Okay, I don't eat like what is the name? I don't know the name in English. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat this stuff.
Wow, like is it fucking Seinfeld? Like fucking Seinfeld this time?
Yeah, I don't eat crustaceans.
I'm Seinfeld, and what's the deal with age of consent laws?
Yeah, none of this lobster and nothing. Lobster is for rich here. It's for rich. I don't know in other countries, but here is rich stuff. So yeah, even if I liked to eat that, I wouldn't. You know, even if it was accessible, I mean, even if it was accessible to poor people to eat, I wouldn't be eating that because I don't like it. It's not even because it's prohibited. It's because I don't like it. It's not even prohibited, like, but the Bible says you shouldn't be eating this stuff, right? So, but it's not because of that. It's just because it's not good to health. They literally, like, crustaceans, they literally do the work of cleaning, most of the times, cleaning the ocean, you know, and things like that. They eat a lot of bad stuff, you know?
Okay, no. No,
they are roaches of
the
sea.
report noted halal food was understood to have been available, but this had not been specified in the flight brief. So it was just a little bit of a clerical faux pas. Then that was all. Following the report, aviation company...
I know, pseudo brains. I know, again, it's not because there are rules. But I take in consideration that it's there. It's there for our safety. I know that we it's not like a rule that will take you away from God, that's a sin or something. But there's a lot of things that are there to protect your life, to not poison you, you know? Or recommendations, you know? Yeah.
Their partner, which organises and arranges Ireland's deportation flights on behalf of clients, changed the catering menu for future flights. The details emerged in a series of deportation monitoring reports obtained by the Irish Times following a Freedom of Information battle with the department. The Pakistan flight, which cost €473,000, formed part of Ireland's wider crackdown on illegal immigration. So hold on, that was like 24 people. 24 people, like, what? Hold on, tens of thousands? Fuck off. No, it didn't. Shut up. Ireland also, or then again, government contract. They probably, as a government, all right, we're tripling.
Mr. for us too. I see Bible as a collection of thousands of years of wisdom packaged in a very nice way. I only disagree with you, Frosty, on the nice way, because it's not a very nice way. I mean, I bet that it's better now than it was when people had separated books of it everywhere, and they needed, and they needed to read one here and read another that, and no one has had access to it. The books were all separated and inaccessible to most people, you know? So yeah, in that sense, it's way better now, but come on, it's not that much good to read, you know?
Price. Ireland also chartered deportation flights to Georgia, Nigeria, and Romania
It's
last year
difficult
at
to
a
read.
total cost of approximately €1 million, with at least 205 illegal immigrants and convicted criminals removed on the flights, according to the Department of Justice.
Yeah, I don't forget. I know
That is a
that,
decent
Daniel,
breakfast.
but
That's a
it doesn't make
good-looking
things
breakfast.
easier because of
I would
that,
enjoy
you know?
that breakfast, except for the beans and the tomato. And the eggs. Swap it out for some black pudding and some hash brown. Where's my fried bread? Oh dear. Just told on Scottish people a little bit there. I mean, you didn't hear that. Under Irish immigration law, asylum seekers can be offered up to €10,000 to voluntarily return to their home country. A lot of them do take up that offer, by the way, and then, how much is it? $3,000 for a smuggler? You just come straight back with $7,000 profit. But anyway, those who refuse to leave after receiving a deportation order can be forcibly removed, including on chartered flights. The Pakistan flight was accompanied by Garda officers, a doctor, an interpreter, and an independent monitor tasked with overseeing the treatment of deportees and reporting on the use of restraints and overall conditions on board. The report said the operation was carried out humanely and with respect for the rights and dignity of the returnees, although a number of issues were raised during the journey. Two of the men being deported had been assessed as high risk, one because of previous offending and another due to behaviour while in prison. Several Gardaí were assigned to escort each deportee. One man became distressed while boarding after believing a Gardaí was filming him on a mobile phone. The report stated that he was eventually persuaded to board, and it was later confirmed that recording was taking place, which is what you have to do, especially when you have people who are going to make up little lies and kick off and basically do everything they can to get the plane grounded so that they can stay in the country. This is a technique they do as well. They kick off and do stuff to try and get the plane grounded. And so they have to come back and go back to the fucking deportation centre, and then it costs well more money for the taxpayer, blah, blah, blah. Which is why they have to have the police on the plane, so that they don't do something stupid and force a landing.
Oh, yeah.
One man became distressed. Oh, in fact, I've just read that. Shortly after landing in Islamabad, two deportees returned to the aircraft in an agitated state, with one claiming his mobile phone had not been returned and another unable to locate his luggage. The report said both men were reassured their belongings would be handed back, adding that delays involving deportees' possessions was a recurring issue raised across several flights. Jim O'Callaghan, Ireland's Justice Minister, has also suggested he would be open to transferring unsuccessful asylum seekers to processing hubs outside the EU. In April, Italy moved a step closer to being allowed to send migrants to Albania after an advisor to the EU's top court said the scheme was legal. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has spent up to €670 million building two migrant processing centres in northern Albania, although the plan has faced repeated legal challenges since launching in 2024. Britain's own Rwanda deportation scheme was also bogged down in legal battles before Labour scrapped it after coming to power last July. Under new proposals, failed asylum seekers in Britain could instead be deported to North Macedonia as part of efforts to reduce the number of small boat crossings across the English Channel. Too little, too late, if you ask me. Basically, there shouldn't be any of this crap. You just have to load them on planes and send them back. That's it. Well, I
And that's true. But I mean, if the fly is too long, they need to eat something, right? Like they cannot stay hungry the entire deportation. After all, they are already being that I agree. They are already being forced into flying to a country that they left. To fly back to a country that they left. Oh, okay, no, they are reaping the consequences of their actions. They don't need to eat. Yeah, that's true.
didn't get my phone. That's alright. You got about like 10 grand in taxpayer money, mate. It's fine. It's
Yeah, that's pork is good.
fine. We're writing you off as a loss. Maybe you can write your phone off as a loss. That's the thing is, you can just stick them on flights. You can just do that. You don't have to beat them, shoot them, do any of these bad things that are invasion of human rights. You can do that without violating human rights. You just, wherever they're from, you stick them on a plane and you send them back. That's it. It's literally that easy.
Yep.
I mean, did you know that you can just do stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I know. It's their relation, and their relation, they cannot eat that. But they don't give a shit to other people's religions, so why should I give a shit about theirs? You know? That's it. You respect no one, you doesn't deserve respect too. What else? What else? I had something else to talk about, which it's about the Japanese temples. I don't think you guys know, but this reminds me of the Japanese temples. I lost the. Let me see if I find here. I don't think I will find here. No, I don't have any more. Dell. I saw a video. A video. No, I saw a post on X. I saw a post on X. It reminded me of this. I lost it. I cannot find now. Sees that the temples in Japan are being like burned. Like it's happened with churches out there. And if you ask me, of course, they're saying that, or all of them, like, at least 3 that I saw there, at least 3, all of them are burning for natural reasons, they say. All of the 3, but this is not something that used to happen in Japan. Now it's happening. And now it's happening. And no, but suddenly it's natural cause. It looks like my country. Like I country, this silly stuff happens all the time. It happened with a museum here in my state, by the way. That it's also, there is no criminals behind of that. There is no people doing that shit. No. No, also the attacks on churches are not people doing that. It's all a coincidence, right, guys? It's all a coincidence. So yeah, you know exactly the people behind of that. It's the same ones that we cannot name, that we all know. Which type of group that we are talking about here? I don't think we need to mention that, because I mean, I still want to stay here more time. Yeah. I don't wanna die. Okay. I will never I will never unalive myself. Okay, guys. If someone said that I do that, I don't. Okay. Just for you guys know. So are these people behind or Muslins or both? And the first one probably is behind protecting the second one, and for that interest is so complicated, but any of these, like, something is behind of this, okay? One of these two, or Muslins, or the other unnamed ones that cannot be named, you know? The ones that cannot be made but named, but we know who we are talking about. And one of these two, if not both of them too, after all, like one of these that cannot be named is responsible for the other one that I can name to enter in countries. So yeah. It's not natural cause, okay? And I love those temples so much because I mean they are architectonically pretty. They're pretty. They are so cool. They look so nice, and they always are very well embedded on the nature, you know, surrounded by nature. You know, this tree specifically that I saw on the picture, and that's really sad. And just this video remind me that this happens. That is happening there this now, you know. And it's really sad that a lot of these temples are being lost because of these devil creatures, this demonic creature, this fucking quangos. So yeah, that's really sad. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to follow, like, and blah blah blah, and support me because I mean, come on, I barely getting any views now. I get 200 views only per video on WokeTube, so support your Foxu because WokeTube is killing Foxu channel. Yeah, I count with you guys to stay here because I clearly cannot depend on my channel anymore. That's it, let's go to the next video. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tailed fox tier member, the Holy Ball, and all of my 3-tailed fox tier members, Wallony Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Hit Himself, Zalost, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Mr. NER Eden, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, TBCI, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Foxlings. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.